KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk radio. Bill Carroll for Bill Handel, 7:35. Coming up next, I hate documentaries. Can't stand them. So when Michelle Cube, our morning show producer, sent me home with a documentary, I thought, this is not put a gun to my head. But you know what? It was excellent and an important documentary, kind of scary and really moving. And I'll tell you about that with a guest who was in the documentary. It's called The Elephant in the Living Room, and it opens in theaters this Friday. This is about people who keep exotic pets all over the United States, mostly legally, and what can happen with them when things go wrong, as they often do. And one of the guys featured in this is Tim Harrison, and he makes a living now resolving these issues after they come to light. You know, the guy who thought the little alligator when it was 6 inches was kind of a cute pet to bring home. Now it's living in his bathtub and terrorizing the whole family, and they just dump it somewhere. Tim Harrison is the guy who has to handle that, and he joins me on the line now. How you doing, Tim?
Hey, sounds good. That's a great introduction. I should take you around the country with me.
I got to tell you, it's maybe because I work in a business where I got to read newspapers and serious stuff all day long. I like to see movies where things blow up. But this is, it's really fascinating. And because of the way the story is told, and it's about you, it's seen through your eyes, but also the eyes of a guy who keeps lions in his backyard, who looks like a lion, by the way. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he does. He looks like the Cowardly Lion off The Wizard of Oz.
Totally, yeah.
Looks like his pet.
Yeah. Let's go back to some of the stats on this, not to bore people with them, but just to give people an idea. How many people keep exotic pets in the United States, and what kind of pets do they keep?
See, there's really no set statistics for that because it's, we got the permitted people, the people that we know have them. And then, like in Texas, there's over 3,400 that are permitted tigers, just tigers in Texas. There's more in Texas than there is in the wild in India. There's only 1,400 over there. That's the ones we know of. But I was in Texas.
Wait, more tigers in Texas. You said that in the documentary. There are more tigers living in Texas than there are in India.
Absolutely, and it's the sad part. That's the kind of disgusting and disrespectful to the animal. But even my perspective of it, I teach for Homeland Security out at the Disaster City near Texas A&M College out there. And while we're out there, I was working, and somebody had tried to sell 6 baby tiger cubs out of a van in a Kmart parking lot just down the street, right there near Bryan, Texas. It was absolutely unbelievable, and they were stopped by a police officer thinking somebody was selling drugs. It looked like a drug deal. Turns out it was 3 white tigers and 3 orange tigers right out of the back of a van. It happens all across the country on a daily basis.
And has it exploded in recent years? It seemed like it has, that there's been a big increase.
Yeah. What happened was when reality TV started in 1995, Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter, all these shows, it was like somebody flipped on a switch. It would come from 1995 to 1996 and went from 5 calls to over 100 the very next year. So it was a monkey see, monkey do situation. And now you could get them so easy off the Internet. You can get on the Internet, order yourself a deadly king cobra and have it at your house in 24 hours, or just go to your classified ads and pick yourself out a Gaboon Viper right out of the classified ads as you see on the film. Or you don't even have to do that. Just drive down to the nearest auction. We have 4 or 5 of them going on in the state of Ohio every year. You can walk in and buy you a hyena, anything you want, and walk out with it without anybody saying boo to you.
What are these people thinking, though? That what do they really think the future holds when this thing becomes massive and could eat them?
They don't think that far ahead. They see the things on TV. That's their experts now. What you're seeing on TV, when they have these people on their shows playing with these surgically altered animals, ones that's been declawed or, snakes that have been cooled down because they're ectothermic so you can handle them. They get on these shows with these animals, and they're thinking, man, they don't have anybody educating them saying, hey, let's leave them in the wild. These things have natural wild instincts. And it's a perfect example is when Roy was attacked by his tiger out in Las Vegas. Everybody said that tiger turned on Roy. I know that tiger didn't turn on Roy. That tiger just went tiger, and that was probably the greatest tiger show ever in the United States of America. So that's what a tiger's supposed to do. Its natural instincts is to kill, not to jump through circus tricks or do magic tricks.
The Elephant in the Living Room, and it comes out on Friday. One last quick one I feel like I need to ask you. What are the rules in California about these? Can you go out and buy a tiger and keep it in your backyard? I mean, I think it's weird that people in Burbank have horses in their backyard. Kind of cool, and they're harmless. But are people keeping lions and tigers and other very dangerous animals here in California?
Yeah, they're there. They have regulations. They have things, but you don't have enough people to police them all the time. But just remember, you had Mo the Chimp there in your state of California that actually got himself a driver's license, got himself the ability to vote because they had a good, solid attorney come in and fought for the family to keep this chimpanzee in the city. So the whole thing is that it's all around the United States. It's really a sad thing because if you buy a dangerous exotic animal, you're signing a death warrant either for you or for the animal, and most of the time it's the animal that gets the death problem.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you joining us this morning.
All right, just get on the elephantinthelivingroom.com. Check out the movie trailer. We're coming to L.A. on Friday at the Man's Chinese Theater. Hope to see everybody there.
That's linked on Handel's page as well, KFIAM640.com. It really is a fascinating movie and entertaining as well in its way. So if you get a chance, catch that. I'm Bill Carroll for Bill Handel, KFIAM 640, more stimulating talk radio.